Hey, welcome to this power yoga flow. Meet me on your mats with any props or blocks or anything that you may be using today. Have some water nearby. Remember to listen to your body. Take a rest in child's pose whenever you might need. Have fun and let's get into this. So come into a child's pose. So wide-legged child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, hips down over the heels, and just start to crawl the arms forwards, lower the forehead to the floor. And we'll take 5 breaths here, breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. So just taking this time to tune into the breath and allowing that breath to bring you into the present moment. Relaxing the face, softening shoulders, and just let the hips become heavy as they sink down towards the floor. One more breath in and empty breath out. Now just lift up slightly and walk the hands over to the left and off of the mat, and then soften back down. So try to really reach that right arm forwards and beyond the left hand for a nice side body stretch down the right side. And lifting up, walking hands all the way through center and over to the right, softening back down. And again, reaching left fingers towards or beyond that right hand. Really opening up through the muscles of the left side waist. And lifting, coming back through to center and making your way onto all fours, knees stacking under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. We'll take it through some cat and cows. So on an inhale, arch through the spine, open up the chest. As you exhale, begin to round the back, hug the belly in. Inhale, drop belly down, really pushing the ground away from you, softening shoulders away from the ears. And exhaling, chin to chest. Inhale, arch, shining the heart forwards. Exhale, round it through. Come to a neutral spine now and start to lift and extend the left leg. So flex the left toes down towards the ground so you can really keep the hips nice and square. Think of sending the outer thigh down. And then reaching the right arm forwards, right thumb points up towards the sky. Take an inhale as you really press that left heel away from you. Lengthen out. As you exhale, start drawing the knee in towards the elbow as you feel the belly contract. Inhale, find that length, extend. Exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend. And then lower the right hand down, spin the hips open to the left, reach the left arm up, energize through that left leg, so press the heel away from the body, thumb up through the left thigh and glute. Big breath in, set the foot down, reach the left arm up and over in a modified side plank for such a good side body stretch. Lower that left hand down, come back to all fours, and then reach the right leg out, hips square, toes towards the ground. Reach the left arm forwards. Inhale, find a bit more length. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. And lower, left hand down, spin hips over to the right now. Reach the right arm up, flex the right toes, firm up through the right leg. Lower the foot down, reach the right arm up and over. And then bring it all back to all fours. Bring yourself back a little bit on your mat. Hips stay stacking over the knees as you begin to walk the hands forwards for puppy pose, lowering the forehead down to the earth, perhaps to your block. Taking a few deep, slow breaths here. Melt the chest down towards the earth. And then we're going to lower the forearms down and start to slide all the way forwards onto the belly. Finding Sphinx pose, the elbows underneath the shoulders. Press the forearms down, flex the thighs, and start to lift the heart through between this space in the shoulders. Shoulders soften down. And now we're going to move into a forearm plank. So start to hug the belly in and up, lifting the belly away from the floor, tucking the toes. We're on the knees, so you can stay here for a modified forearm plank, or lift the legs, press the heels away from you. 3 breaths. Find that long line of energy from head to the feet. Hug the belly in, push the earth away with the arms. Lower the knees down. Come back into Sphinx pose, lifting heart between that space in the shoulders, flexing the thighs. And prepare for round 2 of forearm plank. Tucking the toes, lifting hips and belly away from the floor. And then lifting the knees. Using the forearms to really press the earth away. Soft gaze ahead. Lower it back down. Find your Sphinx pose. One more round of forearm plank. Tucking the toes, hug the belly in. Strong and steady. So you really knit the ribs together. Push forearms and palms down into the floor. One more breath. And lower, bringing everything back down. Hands underneath of the shoulders now. Press your way back into child's pose. Take a moment here to find that breath. And then bring yourself up, table pose. From here, just take the hands and about another handprint forwards. Tuck the toes underneath of you. Engage your core. So draw the belly in and up as you lift the knees away, coming into downward facing. So nice bend in the knees to begin. Spread the fingers and just begin to shift weight from side to side. So warming up the backs of the legs. And then sending heels down towards the ground. Melt the chest towards the thighs. with your next inhale, start to reach the right leg up and high. On the exhale, we're going to round through the spine, drawing the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, take it back and high. Exhale, drive it forwards. Inhale back. And exhale, drive it towards the nose. Hold it here. And then step the foot between the hands. We're in a runner's lunge now, so gazing forwards. So you're on the ball of the back foot, weight in the front foot. And then begin to rise up for crescent lunge. So reach the arms up high. We're going to lower and hover the back knee down for 3. So we're going to lower, hover just above the floor and lift. And again, lower for 2, lift. Lower and hover for 3. Rise back up, hands to heart. And then we're going to bring ourselves all the way forwards, lifting the back foot, knee in towards the chest, flex the left toes. So pressing into that right foot, hugging the belly in to engage your core to help maintain your balance as you start to straighten out the left leg. And then from here, begin to sweep the leg back, hovering it above the floor, coming back into that T shape for warrior 3. Maybe reaching the arms back. Focusing on a still point in front of you. Hands to heart. Lower that back foot down, crescent lunge. Reach the arms high. We're going to lower and hover again. So inhale, lower for 3. Lower, 2. And again, lower and hover. Lift it back up, hands to heart. Same thing again, driving that back leg forwards. Knee lifts up. And then straighten out the front leg as you start to sweep it back, warrior 3. Maybe reaching the arms back. Hands to heart, and then lower that left foot all the way back down. We're going to lower the left palm down now for a twist. Reach the right arm up. Drop the hips down. And then right arm comes down. Start to open up to the left side now. Straighten out the left leg for a side lunge. Press heel to the ground. Flex the left toes up. Hands to heart. So that right heel may or may not be down on the ground. As you can see, mine isn't. It probably never will be. It never has been. So really just do what you need to do here. Maybe take a bind, wrapping the right arm around the thigh and interlacing the fingers. Keep the shoulder and the chest nice and open, spine long. And release, bring the hands to the floor. Start to straighten the legs and parallel the feet. Hands in the center of the feet. Press fingertips down to the ground or to your block. Inhale, find length, create space along the back. And exhale, folding down, wide-legged fold. Hands between or hands underneath the shoulders. Releasing the back body. Soften the knees now, hands to hips, and begin to rise all the way back up. Turn your front toes to face the top of the mat. Sink it down for warrior 2. So bend that front knee, open up the arms. Think of really pressing the outer edge of that back foot down. And from here, we're going to add movement. So as you inhale, straighten that front leg, palms together. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pause here. Reach the left arm back, right arm up and over, peaceful warrior. Now straighten that front leg. And then from here, start to reach the right arm forwards and hinge forwards and down, triangle pose. Right hand coming to block, maybe ground, maybe foot. Maybe you take a bind here, bring in left arm around the back, right arm under. Again, shoulder and chest nice and open. Bend in the front knee, releasing the arms if they're bound. Come back for warrior two. And then spiral the arms down, step the back foot forwards. Sink hips down, sit down into your chair pose. So lengthen the back body, open up the chest. And then from here, we'll take a twist. So bring the hands to the heart. We'll twist to the right first. So bring that left elbow over the right thigh. Press palms together. Keep knees in line. Inhale back to center. And then take it to the left. Right elbow over left thigh. Back through center. Reach the arms up. Straighten out, come all the way up. Shift the weight into the right foot and begin to bind the legs for eagle pose. Once you have the legs, we'll take a right arm over, left arm under. Eagle arms. Squeeze everything together here. Sink down. Send the elbows up and away from the face. Unwind the arms, unwind the legs without lowering that left foot down. Come to find tree pose. Reach the arms up. And then from here, just take a side bend over to the right. May start to wobble a bit here. And that is absolutely fine. Come back through the center. And take it over to the left. Reach up tall. Hands to heart. Lower the foot down. Take a breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. From here, reach the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, soft knees, lower the head down. And bend the knees, step back, downward facing. So we're going to repeat on the other side now. So inhale, take the left leg back and high. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose. Inhale, back and high. Exhale, drive it in, belly contracts. Inhale. Exhale, drive it in, pause here. And then place the foot down. Find yourself in your runner's lunge, gaze forwards. Nice long spine. And then start to rise up for your crescent lunge. And again, we're going to lower and hover the back knee for 3. So take a breath in and lower and hover. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, hands to heart. We're going to drive off of the back leg, lift in foot, knee lifts up, hips square, flex the right toes, straighten that right leg, hug the belly in, and then begin to sweep it back. Finding warrior 3. Holding your balance, slow, steady breaths. Lower foot back down, crescent lunge, reach the arms high. Again, lower and hover the back knee. Inhale and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Take hands to heart. Shift forwards, weight in the front foot. Extend the leg. Sweep it back. Spiral the outer thigh down. Flex toes to the earth. And lower back for your lunge. And then bring the right palm down. Reach the left arm up. Drop the hips. From here, moving into our side lunge. The left hand comes down. Shift hips open to the right side now. Flexing right toes up to the sky. Press the heel to the ground. Hands to heart. Nice and long through the spine. Maybe taking that bind. Really opening up and creating space through the entire body through this flow. Bring your hands to the floor. Start straightening out the legs, parallel the feet. Fingertips press to the earth. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. This time, hands take a hold of the ankles. And soften down. Bringing hands to earth, soft knees, and then coming all the way back up, turning the toes to the front of the mat, and bring yourself to warrior two, sinking down into the hips. Really glue your feet to the mat, and we'll take that flow again. So on an inhale, straighten, palms touch, and lower. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here. Take the right arm back. Find your peaceful warrior, just coming into your depth. Straighten that front leg. Reverse triangle. And then start to hinge forwards. Maybe taking that bind again, maybe a half bind. Rebend, unwind, warrior two for a breath. Spiral the hands down, and then step that right foot to the top of the mat. Sinking down into your chair, reach the arms up. Taking our twist again, hands to heart. Twist into the left, right elbow hooking over left thigh. This time, maybe seeing if you can lift the right foot, weight in the left foot. Firm up through that left leg, left glute. Lower it back down. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Pressing weight into the right foot. Left heel reaches towards glute. And lower the foot down. Hands to heart. Sweep the arms up. And then come to stand. Shift the weight into the left foot now for eagle legs. Bind in maybe once, maybe twice, and then take that left arm over, right arm under. Squeezing everything together. Unwinding arms, unwind the legs. Try not to put that right foot down just yet, and come to tree pose. Really pressing foot to leg and leg back into the foot. Find your balance and then reach the arms up. Maybe taking those little side bends, testing out the balance. Or over to the right. Grow tall. And hands to heart. Lower that right foot down. Heel toe the feet now. So feet just wider than the hips, toes out, heels in, bend the knees, sinking down into Malasana or our yogi squat. So spine long, lift up through the pelvic floor, draw the belly in and up. And keep that chest nice and open. You're welcome to place a rolled up towel or blanket under the heels if there's a space between the heels and the floor. Stay for another breath. And then lower all the way down as gracefully as you can. And then we're going to come straight into Navasana. So rock back on the sits bones. Straight, reach the arms forwards, lift the feet, lengthen the spine, staying with the knees bent or straighten the legs, your choice. Maybe challenge yourself and drop it back down if you need to. Lower feet to the floor, soles of the feet together, sit tall, hands around the feet, Baddha Konasana. Bring the knees together, rock back, boat pose. Lower the feet down, open up. One more round, bring the knees together. Watch the breath. Lower down, soles of the feet together, opening up the inner thighs. And this time, bring the knees together, lean back, take a hold of the big toes, so peace fingers around the big toes, or take a hold of the outer edges of the feet, and see if you can start to straighten the legs. Maybe you open up the legs, keep that spine long. Bring the legs back together, feet down, reach the arms forwards, hug the belly in as you lower all the way down onto your backs. Just move my microphone out of the way. Hug knees into the chest. Take a twist here, so crossing right leg over left, reach the arms out, and just let the knees drop over to the left. Coming back to center, uncross the legs, left leg crosses over now, and then drop, knees to the right. Come back onto your back, unwind the legs, hug the knees in, and then relax the feet down. Stretch the whole body out. Stay here with the eyes closed for a few moments or longer if you'd like. Taking your Shavasana, so just watching the breath, quietening the mind. When you're ready, make your way back up. So that is our power flow for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please do let me know. Have a great rest of the day or evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much. Namaste.